Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Christopher Aaron. This is the iGold Advisor channel. We are going to have a silver price update. Very interesting price action in the silver market. We will look at all the relevant technical levels today. It is October 9th, 2024. I'm glad you are here. We will also have a quick update on Providence Gold. This is the company that I mentioned in the last video 2 weeks ago. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch that video. Guys, the value of this company has nearly tripled in 2 weeks. Tripled. Think about that. If you had invested with us 2 weeks ago, think about what that would mean. Nearly tripling your money in 2 weeks. Pretty good. Pretty good. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when these videos come out. If you like these videos, you can help me out by hitting the thumbs up button. It does help the algorithm here on YouTube. Thank you very much for that. Last but not least, we have a free Twitter feed at iGlobalGold, or X as it's now called. And sometimes I post quicker updates there, absolutely free during the middle of the week, because I don't always have a chance to post here on YouTube. So make sure to subscribe to our X feed. All right, let's look at the silver market update. Here it is. Guys, I like how this looks. Now, I know yesterday was a down day. Actually, they smacked silver really hard. Silver was down by about $1.50 yesterday, backing off from the 32.50 region. But I really like what we're seeing here for over the next couple years. Remember, the last time I've talked about silver here on YouTube, we were looking at the potential for a head and shoulders pattern. Silver negated that. That notice went out to our premium subscribers when it happened. Consider joining us on Precious Metals Intelligence if you want to receive the quicker updates. However, for the time being, take a look at this chart. So we have clear resistance here at 32.50, all the way up to $32.93. That's the black double line right here. Can you see all these points back from May and June? And then all these points right here from August, September. So there's a bit of a zone. It's a rather narrow zone, though. This looks really good. That's the intermediate resistance for silver. However, you should know that the more important shape that is setting up here for silver is extremely clear to see. Look at it with me right here. You can see it. Notice the highs. The highs going all the way back from late 2022. Look at the highs coming up. Notice this high. So we start to form the resistance band. Notice this high right in here. So there's a clear resistance band that would now come in at $35. And notice the support. Notice that the support level is rising at a faster slope than the resistance is rising. So this is a shape. We call this a wedge in technical analysis. And notice where the wedge terminates. It's all the way up here at $48, $49 per ounce. Yes, we're talking about 2026. So what this is telling me is that silver is getting ready for a trending move higher over the next 1 to 2 years. I expect this to be a trending move. At this point, I do not have enough evidence to suggest that this is going to be an impulsive move. But it is very good that we saw the head and shoulders potential negated a couple of weeks ago. And this market now is chipping away at resistance at 32.50 up to 32.93. It's chipping away. So it looks to me like it's not going to break out this day or this week. But give it another few weeks. We have a lot of important things coming up. The U.S. election is just 4 weeks away. 2 days after the U.S. election, the Federal Reserve is expected to cut interest rates again. That could be very interesting, that entire week, right? That's the first full week of November. And then after that, of course, we have what's going on with the wars around the world. The rhetoric is increasing between Iran and Israel. I mean, that's a powder keg at any moment that could go, right? So it looks to me like the silver market wants to work its way higher in sort of a fashion of a wedge shape. And once we see this thesis begin to confirm itself, we'll talk as we start working our way into the wedge. Is this going to end up being a significant top up here in the 40s? Of course, we always watch the pattern as it is developing. We look for confirmation or denial of the pattern as it is developing throughout time. So if you want to receive the latest updates, make sure you join us in Precious Metals Intelligence. But silver looks very good to me right now. It looks like here within the next couple months, it is going to break this resistance up at 32.93. It looks like it's going to do that. So I like what I'm seeing here in silver. You know what I like even more is what I'm seeing in Providence Gold. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Remember, they are not paying me 1 cent. This is not paid promotion. This is a company that I'm investing in. And every once in a while, I share with subscribers here on YouTube for free the names of the companies that I'm investing in. You choose for yourself. You either invest with me or you don't. I don't care either way. But I'm letting you know. This is a company that is engaged in its first ever drill program, and this is the big thing. They have found visible gold below the previously known resource that exists at this flagship project. The name of the project is the El Dorado Project. The company's name is Providence Gold Corp. You can see the tickers here in the United States, PV, GDF, and PAU in Canada, in case you missed the video from 2 weeks ago. But you should go back and watch that video from 2 weeks ago because it's much more in-depth on what is going on with Providence. And let's look at the results. Boom! Wow! Isn't this amazing? When I was talking about this company 2 weeks ago, it was trading at 11 cents per share. It's now trading at 21 cents per share. It has doubled in value in 2 weeks. And remember, our subscribers got in at 8 cents per share because we had that locked in. So if you watched that video 2 weeks ago and you acted on this, you have doubled your money in 2 weeks. Think about that. Remember, we are not investing only in one company, Providence. We are investing in 10 different companies. So if you missed this one, you should join us in our Precious Metals Intelligence Plus to learn about the other 9 companies that have the potential to do this. That said, Providence is looking fantastic here. Look at how after the breakout signal that we had just 3 weeks ago, look at this, boom. Nearly tripling in value, and look how it took out the previous peaks here from 2021 to 2022 like a hot knife through butter. All the way above those previous peaks. Look at the volume, the highest weekly volume ever witnessed in the history of Providence Gold, going back for the last 7 years. Fantastic. You couldn't ask for a better looking chart. The company is still working on their drilling program. They should be releasing the initial results within the next several weeks. This stock could move a lot higher than this after the first 3 holes that they're sticking into the current drill program, which is underway. It could move a lot higher. There are never any guarantees in the investment world, but I am so glad for those people who watched the video 2 weeks ago and acted on this. If you didn't, you should hit the subscribe button and the bell icon at the very least to be notified when the free videos go up. But remember, you're only seeing about 1/10 of the information that we publish here on YouTube because the rest of the information goes to our premium subscribers. So fantastic results from Providence Gold. It looks like they're just beginning on this discovery phase of this new gold deposit below the previous known estimates. Amazing. That's the best that you could ask for. Our services, Precious Metals Intelligence, is where you would receive the other 9 companies that we are investing in. that all have the potential to do this. Not only that, you receive analysis like you're seeing today on silver, but updated every single week, and on the gold market, and on the overall gold and silver miners. And we also covered Bitcoin and the stock market and the rest of the commodities market so that you'll be a better informed investor on what is happening with every market around the world. All this in Precious Metals Intelligence Plus. If you would like to sit down with myself and talk about your situation, more than happy to work with you one-on-one. Just know that there are no consultations for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be traveling for the next 2 weeks, so we're booking out into the end of October right now, but look forward to working with you if you'd like to talk about your particular investments. And remember, I'm coming from an independent standpoint. So I don't take any fees or kickbacks from any of these companies. This is all based on helping individuals such as yourself. Last but absolutely not least, remember the Elite Private Placement Service is how we bought into Providence at 8 cents per share, not 11 cents, which was the current market price. And we did that 2 weeks ago. And how is that? Because I have relationships with these companies. We've supported them in the past. So they give us these exclusive allocations to buy in at these cheaper levels. And that can be a win-win situation, right? I mean, I look to create winning investments for all of our subscribers, and then myself included, because I invest in these companies alongside you. And then I look to create a win for the company itself. We raise funds for them. We help them to carry out these drill programs. So this can all really help it itself and feed on itself in a really positive way. Elite Private Placements is the service for you if you would like to get in on these opportunities to buy shares cheaper and therefore for more of a profit than the open market investments. So really good looking chart for silver over the next couple years. Remember, it could still fall a little bit more first, but over the next couple months here, especially leading into the window around the US election, we should be looking for silver to have its next breakout. And then Providence Gold looks like an absolute set of fireworks lit underneath that chart, looking super powerful.